Anime. So if you clicked on this video, then you love anime. Hey, you can't lie, cause like, you know, you saw this, you were like, what? Let me hear what this dude's talking about. But basically, anime, and I'm not talking about just every anime, right? As you see on the screen, I'm talking about that Shonen Jump, alright? I'm talking about that Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, One Piece, you know, Hunter x Hunter. But, you know, you watch it, right? And what's the reason why people watch anime? You know, they want to be motivated. They want to see fight scenes. You know, they want to feel something. They want to see reactions, and just you know, they watch it so they could, you know, feel something basically. For me, I'm gonna be real, it's definitely the fight scenes and the animation. Once we see you know, anime video game trailer coming out, we're like, oh snap, you know, we get to play as these characters. So I'm looking, I'm like, yo, I want to play as these characters. I want to become a Super Saiyan, and I want to blast ki, or I want to become a ninja, you know what I'm saying, or I want to become a pirate and do these things, right? Get lit like that. But why do these anime games usually just disappoint us? Basically, why do these anime games disappoint us like every time or every year? It's like you wonder. It's like, you know, this show it's so popular, right? You would think like, okay, then they should have a, you know, work pretty hard on the, you know, the video game they get ready to release. So like, why is the game, you know, usually trash, or why does it feel rushed? It's like, why? It's like, why is it like that? See, but then you look at Dragon Ball, right? So let's look at Dragon Ball for a second. We have Dragon Ball Fighter Z. We have Dragon Ball Xenoverse, okay? These two games alone, right, were amazing Dragon Ball games. Now, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, look, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you know, you guys can say whatever you want about it, but listen, the numbers don't lie. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 has sold 5 million copies. And if you guys don't believe me, then I'm gonna give you a chart from, you know, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 to like all the older Dragon Ball games, okay? And then we got Dragon Ball Fighters, which did amazing, you know what I'm saying? It even got up there with Fighter Z, with not Fighter Z, I'm stupid. Dragon Ball Fighter Z got up there with Street Fighter, okay? As one of the best fighting games, okay? People went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess I understand that, you know? Dragon Ball got really popular, but it's just like, what about all these other animes? See, One Piece is still going, right? And don't get me wrong, we are getting a new One Piece game, you know, One Piece Power Warriors 4. But then when we were supposed to get a really good One Piece game, I think it was One Piece World Seeker. People, you can't. Okay, let me tell you this right now. So many people were hyped for this game, right? And it just flopped. And I'm like, bruh, isn't this gonna be like one of the best anime games ever? See, if you ever watched One Piece, then you know you're sailing on a ship with your crew, okay? Luffy has a crew, alright? And he has a ship, and he's sailing. So tell me why in this video game we're only on one island and we can't sail anywhere. We're just only on one island, and we can only play as Luffy, and we gotta buy other characters soon. You see what's going on wrong? See what's wrong with that picture? Do you see what's wrong with that picture? It doesn't make any sense. And like I said, if you watch One Piece and you understand, this really doesn't make any sense. Why can't I, you know, go set sail? Why can't I, if this is supposed to be an open world game, then why can't I explore the full world of One Piece? Why am I just exploring some random island that's not even in the show? And like I said, there's a lot of things to talk about bad about that game, but like I said, it was a bad game. You can look at it, it didn't do well, okay? Then we got My Hero One's Justice. That game was just a letdown. You think that game would get really good because of how popular My Hero was. Basically, Hunter x Hunter. Now, if you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, right, then you're missing out. You should probably leave this video right now because you might get a little bit spoiled for it. If you see Hunter x Hunter, then you know that show is amazing. And you see on my screen, my boy Gon. Yes, sir. You know, Gon, Killua, you know, okay? So, this video is basically talking about my dream Hunter x Hunter game, because you know, seriously, I'm getting sick and it would be sad, okay? I'm gonna say this right now. I might cry if we get a trash Hunter x Hunter game, because Hunter x Hunter does not deserve trash, okay? My boy Gone does not deserve garbage. So some of you may be wondering, you know, why just a Hunter x Hunter game, right? And so I'm telling you this right now, okay? You know, this could apply to any anime game, okay? Not just Hunter x Hunter, okay? This could apply to any anime. This could apply to Bleach and everything, right? I just picked Hunter x Hunter, right? Because, you know, like I said, it's different, okay? And also because, you know, if you've seen Hunter x Hunter, then you know Hunter x Hunter does not deserve a trash anime game. Hunter x Hunter does not deserve a rushed, you know, anime game. It deserves a masterpiece, okay? I'm just gonna say right now, I think every anime game deserves to be a masterpiece. It doesn't deserve to be some freaking rush thing just for cash grabs, okay? But also, I really do like Hunter x Hunter, and like I said, a lot of people like Hunter x Hunter. It's just, you know, I picked it because it's, you know, I want to see something else other than Dragon Ball Z. You know, don't get me wrong, man. I love Dragon Ball Z, okay? If you sell another Dragon Ball Z game, I'll play through the story again, okay? That's just me, okay? I love the show. I love everything about Dragon Ball Z, right? And anyway, like, you know, Dragon Ball Z games, they really haven't been trash. Tell me the last time a Dragon Ball Z game was really trash, okay? Like, as of recently. And I know some of you be like, oh, Xenoverse 2 is trash. No, bro, the numbers don't lie. It sold 5 million copies. And I'm gonna have a little chart up, okay? I think I did it already. I think I already had it up, but seriously, look at this chart one more time. Okay, but let me just talk about the anime game, okay? Let me just talk about it. Hunter x Hunter would be nice. It would be nice to see a Hunter x Hunter game, okay? But, they have to do it right. And now let me tell you my, you know, the dream Hunter x Hunter game that I have thought about. So, like I said, if you watch the show, then you know that the Hunter x Hunter world is massive. Now, let me just put it like a side-by-side comparison of, you know, the Hunter x Hunter world and, you know, actual Earth, the world map of Earth, right? So, if you see these two world maps, yes, that's the Hunter x Hunter world map. That's what, basically, if we were living in Hunter x Hunter, right, we would think that that's the full planet. It's just one big continent. That's basically what they thought it was. And it was crazy. And I'm like, oh, okay, so that's the full world? But no, that really wasn't. That was only one part of the planet. The Hunter x Hunter world is way bigger. It is way bigger than you think. Okay, the Hunter x Hunter planet is way bigger than Earth. Okay, and people may be thinking that's weird, but it's like, no, it's crazy. Okay, and so we should be able to explore that whole world map. And now, let me tell you, man, when I tell you this, okay, my dream Hunter x Hunter game, okay, it may not be the same as what you're thinking, okay, maybe you like arena brawlers, I feel you, but I don't think Hunter x Hunter should have one. Now, let me just tell you, okay, my dream Hunter x Hunter game is an MMORPG. And now, some of you may be like, okay, an MMORPG, like, isn't that Xenoverse 2? But I'm telling you this right now, I'm not thinking about Xenoverse 2. I'm not thinking about, not like that, okay? I'm thinking about a free open, like an actual open world game where you can move and do, you know, go wherever you want. You're not restricted to any walls or anything like that. And no invisible walls. You get destroyed. You get to destroy, what the freak? Explore the whole Hunter x Hunter world. Look, I'm telling you this right now. I feel like all of you guys will love to play this game, like, if it actually existed. But let me just start talking about it, basically. And this time you really gonna have to watch Hunter x Hunter to understand what I'm talking about for this. Basically, we have Gon, okay? He grew up on Whale Island, and he wanted to go out, and he wanted to become a hunter, like his father. Even though his father abandoned him, you know, to become a hunter. But the reason why he wanted to become a hunter was because he wanted to understand why his father left him to become a hunter. He wanted to understand why it was so good. Like, what was so good about becoming a hunter? And so, you know, he went out on a journey, and he did. You know, he met these amazing people. He finally became a hunter, and then his journey didn't stop there, though. He went to go look for his father. And look, I'm telling you guys, even crazier things started happening. But I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to just get to the game. That's just a little kind of like summary of, you know, whatever the heck was going on in Hunter x Hunter, right? But let me just get into how it starts off, okay? So, in this Hunter x Hunter game, okay, we're gonna call it Hunter x Hunter. In Hunter x Hunter, the video game, you can legit start off anywhere, okay? Anywhere on the open world map, okay? It doesn't matter. You can start off at an island, right? And like at Whale Island, okay? Or you can start off you can start off near Killua's freaking house, his freaking mansion, you know, the Zodlock or the Zodlik, whatever he says, however say his last name, their freaking residence. You can start off near there. You can start off in a cave. You can start off as a chimera ant or near there. It doesn't matter where you start off, but you can start off anywhere on the world map, okay? Like, there's no walls, man. There's no restrictions. You could be level 1 and you could go fight a level 100 thing. But I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it. But you're gonna die. I'm just telling you. You know, that's what's gonna happen, right? But basically, you can start off anywhere on the world map. You know, anywhere. And so you basically, you know, like I said in the show, like it was, and it's gonna be like that in the game. Your main goal in life is to become a hunter. And so you can start off, I could say as young as 12 years old, and you could be as old as, you know, as freaking 80. Okay, it doesn't matter. You could be old or young. It doesn't matter. And so this is where the customization starts to begin now. Now the customization, man, the customization in this game has to be amazing. I mean, it cannot be. The customization in this game cannot be like limited, okay? Now, actually, now I take that back. It should definitely be limited in some parts, okay? You're not doing any of that pervy stuff, all right? But like, what all I'm saying is the customization you should be able to customize a lot of stuff. Okay, you know, you can customize. You should be able to, like, I'm gonna just give an example for like hair. You should be able to customize a single particle of hair, okay, the way you want to do it. Like you can have any type of hair, you know what I'm saying? You can have, now the clothing will probably be limited at the beginning of the game because, you know, not many people, you can't just start off with just the best clothing. You definitely gotta go buy the clothing, but like there's gonna be variety of different clothing. You customize the height any way you want. You could have 2 different color eyes. You could you customize the ears, everything. Like I say, you can look completely different. Like I say, you can be old, young, it doesn't matter. Like I say, if you watch Hunter x Hunter, then you've seen, like, they aren't just all the same. They aren't just like, you know, young children. There's young hunters, there's old hunters, there's fat hunters, there's skinny hunters, anybody. Like I said, the customization has to be amazing. So, you know, so after you get past the customization part, you're put into the world. Like the place you pick, you're able to be there. Now, I guess I would say there could be like a good and evil type system in this game too, right? So like, you know, you don't just gotta, you can be any hunter you want to be. You don't gotta just be like a good hunter if you want. You can be evil too. You know, this game isn't limited to just being like, oh yeah, you know, goody two shoes. You know, I gotta be freaking good all the time. I gotta be the hero. No, you can be evil. You can be like you can be like the Spider Clan, or you can be good. You can be like a good hunter, like going and them, you know, helping people. It's like whatever you do, any hunter you want to become, right? But listen, you're not limited. So, you know, you start off in this world, right? You're at level 1. So you want to become a hunter, because if you become a hunter, you basically made it to the top of the food chain, in my opinion. Like, after becoming a hunter, you really don't even need money, right? Or, you know, you really don't even, you don't need money. You can do basically anything you want in the Hunter x Hunter world after you became a hunter, because they respect hunters. You know, you could be a good or evil hunter, they still let you do almost anything you want because you're a hunter, right? You made it to the top, basically. And so, but here's the thing though, you don't gotta become a hunter right away either. You know, like I said, the hunter exam is something you could take within the game, okay? You don't got to just like after you level up and stuff, you don't gotta just go take the hunter's exam. You could be like level 1 and just start leveling up and going to fight strong enemies and learning nin and stuff without even becoming a hunter if you want. But let's just say you do want to become a hunter, right? So, you know, you can legit go take the hunter exam whenever you want. You know, you could take it at level 1 if you wanted to, but you know, I wouldn't advise that in front of you, because they would already, like I said, you just start the game and you want to instantly go take the hunter exam. You're level 1. You could go in there with other players while you take the hunter exam or whatever, and you could get clapped, or you could lose pretty fast and fail the hunter exam. Now, in Hunter x Hunter, you know, you gotta wait a year to take the hunter exam again. But you know, the game, no, I'm not, like, we're not doing that, okay? If you fail the hunter exam, you can go take it again right away. But this thing though, are you really gonna go take the hunter exam again as a level 1 character that you created and, you know, fail over and over again? You know what I mean? So that's why before you go, you know, take the hunter exam or do things, you go around and you fight enemies to get your level up. It's an MMORPG, dude. It, you know, only makes sense. So the enemies in the Hunter x Hunter universe, you know, they're, like I said, they're unique. You know, different types of animals, you know, different types of thugs. But that's what I mean by different from the rest, because the enemies depend on where you freaking start from. So if you start in a rural area, you know, where there's like legit no civilization anywhere, you know, the enemies are gonna be more like, they're gonna be more animals than, you know, people. But if you know, start at a more urban area where there's a lot of people, like big cities, you know, you're gonna get more thugs and more, you know, human, you know, type enemies. So let's say you start off at, you know, at a more rural area, right, on the map of Hunter x Hunter, and you're level 1, you wanna get stronger. So you would probably, you know, you would go around and, you know, you would defeat, you know, animals or different types of beasts in the Hunter x Hunter universe. And also, like I said, in Hunter x Hunter, right, Gon, he befriended a lot of his, like, animals. In Hunter x Hunter, like, humans would, like, if you were a hunter in that universe, you basically got along with animals. So, you know, you wouldn't have to go around beating animals. You could also go around and do different things, like, you know, different quests for people. Or you could just, like, go around and, like, you know, do parkour through the city or through trees or something like that, and, like, jump around and get your agility and your strength up like that too. You don't got to just go around beating up animals. But, like, if you spawn in, you know, if you start off at a rural urban area, you know, you get more thugs or more, like, burglars and stuff, and you can, you know, jump from building to building or do quests, like, in the city. So you wouldn't get too many animal enemies. You get more, like, you know, people that are, like, gang members, thugs, stuff like that, or like you do quests for, like, bakeries, or I don't know, okay, you know what I mean, like, you start off like that, okay. It all depends on where you decide to start off at the game on the map, okay. But, like, if you want to start off near, like, a chimera ant or something, then you'd probably be because basically chimera ants in the show were pretty OP, you know, compared to regular humans. Yeah, they were something else if you seen the show. Assuming that most of you have seen Hunter x Hunter, so I'm gonna just keep talking about it like that. So now let me just say, like, if I was playing the game. So for me, I'd probably start off basically like my boy Gon, right? I start off at, like, a chill island place, you know, like similar to Whale Island, you know. And I would go around, you know, leveling up by, you know, either fighting animals, or beasts. Some just call them beasts, fighting beasts, doing quests for people in the city, you know, certain things like that. You can also, like I said, you can also be a bad hunter too, so you can do mischief. You can probably break stuff. Like I said, in this world, everything's gonna be interactive. And also, you know, another thing that I'm getting sick and tired of seeing these anime games is, like, they don't have, like, permanent stage destruction. All they have is just, like, you know, the ground breaks for a second and then it heals back up. You know, it's so stupid, okay? Like, I'm trying to see, like, if I'm destroying the ground, I want to see permanent stage destruction, okay? There is going to be a limit to that, but it will just be, like, for the most part, it will be permanent. Like, I guess I'll say, you know, if you leave that area completely and go to a whole different area, like, after a while, the stage will repair itself. But, like, you know, if you stay in that area for a long time, the stage will always be destroyed. So you don't gotta worry about no stages just staying there. Stages getting destroyed and getting healed after a while, because that's horrible. Basically, you know, and after I get all leveled up and stuff, and I guess I say I get to a decent level, you know, I go to take the Hunter exam. And so once I go take the Hunter exam, you know, you're actually going, not just taking it with COPs, you taking it with other players in the game. And I guess some of them could be COPs, right? But you're going to be taking the Hunter exam with other players in the game. And so the Hunter exam, you know, it varies from different things. Like, it could be like things from the show, right? And it can also be like different things that we, like, you know, people have made up as they made the game. Okay, so it's definitely gonna be different every time you take it. Like, if you fail once, then, you know, you take it again, right? But like I said, the Hunter exam isn't that hard, but it will be hard enough to where, you know, not everybody can just go in there and pass it. There will be some people that fail the Hunter exam, and they gotta go again. But like I said, it's not gonna be like something that's like, oh yeah, you failed the Hunger Exam and now you can never take it again. I'm telling you, no, you can fail it and then you can take it again right after. You can take it as many times as you want, right? But like you know, that's the point in like, you know, leveling up first before you do that, you know. So like, it's like, think about it, if you just like, you still level 1 and somebody decided, you know, I'm gonna just become level 50 and then go take the Hunger Exam. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure that level 50 is gonna, you know, be close, have a better chance of winning the Hunger Exam other than you. You know what I mean? So it's best to level up first, in my opinion. So like, so let's say I level up a little bit and I take the Hunter Exam with my character, and I passed the Hunter Exam. I'm finally a hunter now. And so with becoming a hunter, you won't need, you know, the money system. You can still earn money or whatever, right? But the money system doesn't really apply to you anymore, because basically, like I said, we're gonna stay true to this show, okay? In Hunter x Hunter, once you become a hunter, dude, all you gotta do is just show the person your hunter card and you can get certain things, okay? That's all you really have to do. And it's kind of crazy, but it's like, that's how much they respect hunters in the game. That's why, you know, becoming a hunter isn't going to be that easy, but it's not gonna be too hard either. All you gotta do is just really use your brain, okay? Level up, get some levels, and then take the Hunger Exam. If you still fail, level up some more, get stronger, take the Hunger Exam. You have a better chance of winning after you level up. Now here's the thing, is like, you level up, right? And there's also skill points. You know, and, you know, that makes sense. You know, the skill points to put into your character. You know, attacks, and melee attacks, health, you know, all that. Okay, melee attacks, health, power, nin, all that, right? But I'm pretty sure at the starting point you won't have nin right then and there. You'll get nin, you know, from getting stronger and stuff. So I passed the Hunter Exam. I'm a hunter now. And so, like, you know, now I'm out, I'm on my own now. And like I said, I'm a hunter. And so even your journey doesn't stop there though. Once you become a hunter, you know, there's many things that you know that happen in the show that you can go, like, you know, you can go inside of a video game. Yeah, in Hunter x Hunter, you actually can do that. You know, you go inside of a video game, or you know, you go investigate a mysterious cave or find something new. Like I said, it's like I said, the possibilities in that game should be almost endless. All right, they should be almost endless. But that's basically kind of the basic part of how, like, starting the game and getting through it. Now let me tell you, like, the many different, like, events and different things like you do. So you can have mentors in this game too. So this, I'm gonna say, Hunter x Hunter, this game would probably take place after, you know, Hunter x Hunter is basically finished, right? Basically after, or close to it being finished, but it's like close. It's basically at the end of Hunter x Hunter, right? And so that's when the game's taking place. So you can, you know, you can learn stuff from Gon. You know, Gon could be your mentor, Killua could be your mentor, Kurapika, Leorio, like, you know, people from the show, Hisoka, people from the Spider Gang. You know, it just, they can be your mentor, but it takes different things. You know, like, if you want to be if you want somebody from the Spider Gang to be your mentor, then you know you definitely gotta be more of a evil hunter to do that. You want Hisoka to be your mentor. You gotta be more of, you don't really gotta be evil to get Hisoka's power. I guess I'd say you gotta be kind of like, you gotta be kind of like in between, because Hisoka's kind of weird, okay? But like for Gon and Killua, you know, you're pretty decent. You know, you can learn from them easily, you know, without too much things. Like, now you can learn from Medium, you know, stuff like that, and you know, stuff like that. We also, here's the kicker, you can make your own moves in the game, like. And I mean, it's like you could have, like, if you want to be a fire hunter, you could use, you know, flames. If you want to, you know, use chains like Kurapika, you could. You know, it's just like I said, it's gonna be a lot of different variety in this game. We want a lot of variety. Now, let me talk about the combat system and, like, the PvP. Now, this is gonna be a big one. See, PvP isn't going to be limited, so, you know, you see how I'm running around, it's like, this is like this big arena, you know, but like after a while, you know, I stop, because, you know, that's what an arena fighter is. You're in an arena, right? But no, that's not how everything's going to be. Because it's open world, it's going to stay open world. See, once you going into PvP matches or whatever, or you're fighting against another player in the open world, you can legit fight across the whole entire map if you guys wanted to. The whole map. You guys could jump from like anywhere. But like, let's say you enter a fight with this dude, right? And you just like decide, okay, I'm gonna just run away. Like, I'm just run so far away I can't see him anymore. You basically forfeit the match, and he wins the points, or he wins the match, right? Because you can't just, you gotta think about it. You gotta be logical. You can't just run away like 50 freaking miles away from the dude and just expect, okay, he like, you know, he just gives up the fight. No, you know, you're gonna lose if you just run away from the dude and not try to, you know, rush in on him or do anything. You're gonna lose. Now you see how I'm rushing in this game? Like, you see how like everybody, I think they have their own, they don't have their own rush, but everybody has basically the same rush and jump force or whatever. That's not what it's going to be like in the Hunter x Hunter game, right? See, now the rush ability determines your nin, or yeah, it determines your power of your nin, right? So let's say, you know, like I said, I mean, maybe not even your power of your nin. It can determine the power of your nin, or it can just be determine, like, you know, your ability to, you know, your agility or your speed and stuff like that. So you see how Killua, he runs really fast with his electric nin. So that, you know, his lightning makes him, you know, really fast. He has this move called, you know, Godspeed. He's freaking fast. He's fast, right? But then we'll switch over to Kurapika, right? He just runs really fast because, you know, of his freaking not his nin ability, but because, you know, he's just really fit. You know, he's always been like, you know, a beast when it comes to, like, you know, fighting fighting without nin. He's always been like pretty good like that, especially Gon too. Even as a kid, he was really acrobatic and he was really fast, right? But before he even had nin, he was just speed. Like, this dude was fast. And so you can level up your agility and stuff like that and your speed, and you can become really fast, and your dash ability could be just you running, right? Just because of your, you know, you can dash it for your person. Or you can use your nin of some sort. Like, you could, like, I don't know, if I just be creative or something. Like, let's say your nin ability is fire, right? Let's say you're able to use fire, I don't know, to like blast towards the person at full speed or whatever with fire. Like I said, the possibilities are endless, right? Or you have, let's say, a chain or something, right? And your character really isn't fast, but you have a lot of range. Your hunter is like a ranged hunter, so you can use your chain. It's not gonna work for this dude, but like, you use your chain, you launch it over to the person, and you grab onto the person, or you launch over near the direction of the person, latch onto something, and you dash towards the person like that. See, like, there's many, like I said, there's many different things you can do in this game. Okay, this game it's not gonna be limited to stuff like that. So like, you can't, like I said, and also there's a lock-on feature. So like, you know, if the person is running away from you, you can always just like dash up to the person so he can get, you know, so he could get you. But if he keeps running away from you, then you automatically win the fight anyway. So, you know, that's just that. So now, PvP, right? There are, you know, there are ways, like, let's say, like I said, there's a lock-on ability, right? Because let's say somebody makes his character like really short, right? If you're not locked onto the character, there is a chance that you could, like I said, you can miss the character. See, look, I'm gonna be Kurapika, I'm gonna be attacking, right? Look what I'm doing. It's like I'm just attacking and I'm hitting air, right? Well, I hit him there, but you know what I mean. Like, this is an open world game, so like, you know, if I'm not locked onto the character, there's a chance I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna hit him. So you need to always lock on. That's something that is like a must do in a Hunter x Hunter game. You gotta lock on to the character, because if you don't lock on, you're basically screwed. Okay, you're basically done. So you definitely need to lock on. Once you lock on, right, you know, then that's when the fight starts. Like, once both of you lock on, you can start, you know, attacking using whatever, you know, nin ability you have, or whatever fighting style you have. Now, the fighting styles can differ. You can have like a sword fighting style. You can have a fighting style like Gon. You can have a fighting style, you know, you can have a gun fighting style like a gunslinger or something. Like, you have a ranged fighting style. You know, like I said, there's gonna be many different fighting styles in this game. You can copy off of characters like your mentor if you want, or you can just copy off, you know, certain things that the game gives you. So there's definitely gonna be many fighting styles you play. So let's say you just start attacking them with your fighting style, right? And you just clapping them cheeks, right? Remember, like from Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, they have this substitution bar, right? Basically, if I'm just attacking this dude, right? In the middle of that combo, he could have used, let's say he could probably use his Nin ability to, get out of it. So it's not gonna be like Xenoverse 2 or like Naruto where you just you hitting him and then like, oh yeah, he disappears, he substitutes. No, see, the evasives are, they are really, they're different, right? Like I said, it all depends like this. It all depends on your Nin ability or like what your character can do. So let's say like I have a Nin ability in the game. I'm just gonna say something random. Like I have an inability in the game to freaking, I don't know, to make water or whatever. Like I have a water inability, right? So when I'm getting attacked, then I can make like some type of, I don't know, some type of force field of water or like some type of blast of like splash of water to kind of like get out of the combo. But like that'll take away a lot of your Nin, right? And once you do it, you're basically you have, I think you have a couple other chances of doing it, right? But like once you use up all your Nin and just doing evasives, then you can you could suffer something lethal. But you're able to get out of really big combos, and you're able to get out of it, right? And like let's say I have like an inability, like Gon's inability, like John, like rock paper scissors inability, right? His evasive would most likely be like an explosive type, like an explosion of his Nin, just like a boom, like a kind of like get off me type thing, you know what I mean? Like it's like if you seen I might show you a little picture, but it's like Raditz using his breaker strike in Xenoverse 2, basically something like that. But like there's ways to get out of things. And your ultimate, no, like I said, this one should make the most sense. Like your ultimate is definitely based on your Nin ability. That should be the easiest thing to understand. You use your ultimate based off what Nin ability you have. And you can make up your own moves and stuff, so you can make how your ultimate, you can make up what your ultimate looks like, what color of your Nin, like I said, you can do all these different things, right? And that's that's basically, I think that's basically PvP. And then you fight till somebody loses, and like I said, you can fight all over the map. Like you guys could get so OP to where you guys are just flying all over the freaking map, fighting at like, I don't know, God speed if you want. And like I said, and it's going to be, like I said, we're gonna like if I was personally working on the game, we'd make sure that this PvP would freaking look the best it can be. But yeah, man, like the reason why I really made this video is because it's just getting really tiring seeing all these freaking anime games be trash. I just want to talk about, that's basically my dream anime, my Hunter x Hunter game right there. And I feel like it would be a good one too, in my opinion. Like I feel like it would be a really good one. But tell me what you guys think. If it's any pretty good ideas I had. I personally think that this game would do a lot better than all these other anime games. We just keep getting over and over again, But yeah, man. Just like I said, share this video. Maybe some of these ideas you guys might have the same ideas as me. I just want these anime games to be better than they are. Okay. But yeah, man. Sorry for this video took so long to come out with. I will be live streaming the Star Wars game until I finish it. I'm probably gonna be doing a stream tomorrow or today. Daggone, I don't know what time it's gonna be going up, but I'm going to be finishing it very soon. Basically right after this video, I'm gonna be live streaming that. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. If you're new, please subscribe or like the video. Please share it. I want other people to see if they have the same ideas as me, or if they agree with me on some things. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.